Coming to you live from the Ursprung Gymnasium inside the Lou Higgins Center on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University. Welcome inside our coverage of Ohio Athletic Conference men's basketball action. Tonight, the number 24 nationally ranked Baldwin Wallace University Yellow Jackets host the Heidelberg Student Princes. I'm Jeff Miller, and I'm joined tonight by my partner, BW football offensive lineman Ryan Swingle. We have a great contest on slate in just the second conference game for both these squads. This is the 117th meeting on the hard court between BW and Heidelberg, with the Yellow Jackets holding a 72-44 all-time series lead. BW has won 10 straight and 11 of the last 12 contests. The last Heidelberg win came back on January 26, 2011, as the Student Princes won by a final score of 83-62 in Tiffin. The Yellow Jackets are coached by second-year head coach Tom Heil, and as he enters tonight's game with a career record of 42-19 and a 20-12 mark here in Berea. Heidelberg is coached by fourth-year head coach Andy Buhai as he enters the matchup with a record of 36-47. Ryan, why don't you give us a look into the Yellow Jackets?
Thanks, Jeff. BW enters tonight's showdown with a record of 4-1 and a mark of 0-1 in the OAC after falling to number 4 Marietta by a final score of 84-64 last Saturday. The Yellow Jackets are led by All-OAC guard Cam Kuhn as he is averaging 16.6 points per game. Junior All-OAC forward Jake Federoff is averaging a double-double as he scores 14 points per game and grabs a team-best 11.4 rebounds per contest. Kuhn is the 6th in the OAC in scoring, and Federoff is 2nd in rebounding. Jeff, give us a look into the Student Princes.
Thanks, Ryan. Heidelberg enters tonight's game with a record of 4-2 and a mark of 1-0 in the OAC after defeating Otterbein University on Saturday by a final score of 70-53. The Student Princes are led by junior guard Kier Benny as he averages 15.7 points per game. Junior guard Chris Moxley is second on the team with 11.3 points per game, and sophomore Shane Lee rounds out the double-figure scores as he averages 10.8 points per contest. Ryan, give us a quick look into the OAC standings.
Thanks, Jeff. Currently, Marietta College tops the league with an overall record of 7-0 and a 2-0 mark in the OAC. Muskingum University is second at 5-0 overall with a 1-0 mark in the OAC. The University of Mount Union is third with records of 5-1 overall and 1-0 in the OAC. Heidelberg is fourth at 4-2 and 1-0. ONU is fifth with a record of 2-3 and 1-0 in the conference. BW sits at sixth with a 4-1 overall record and 0-1 in OAC play. Capital University is at 7 with a mark of 4-3 and 0-1 in the OAC. Wilmington sits at 8th with a 3-3 overall record and an 0-1 mark in the OAC. Otterbein is at 9th with a record of 2-5 and 0-2 in the OAC. And John Carroll University rounds out the standings at 10th with marks of 1-4 and 0-1. Tonight's other OAC games feature John Carroll hosting Mount Union and Wilmington hosting Ohio Northern. Capital hosts Muskingum on Thursday night.
We're going to take a quick break here. When we come back, we'll have Ryan's keys to the game for a Yellow Jacket victory. You're listening to BW Men's Basketball on BWYellowJackets.com. We'll be right back. Welcome back to BW Men's Basketball on BWYellowJackets.com. I'm Jeff Miller, and I'm joined by my partner tonight, Ryan Swingle. Ryan, let's take a look at your keys to a Yellow Jacket victory tonight.
Thanks, Jeff. First for the Yellow Jackets, they're definitely going to need to get Cam Kuhn and Jake Fedorov going early, working that two-man game, some isolation with Cam Kuhn, and then getting Fedorov some shots in the paint with the pick and roll and just straight up feeding them in the post. Also, need to get a third scoring option going early. Jay Battle, main ball handler for them. He's the third in team in scoring. Also, you have Michael Curing. He's their leading three-point shot taker, but he's shooting under 30% from the field on the season, so definitely want to get him on track with the three-point game. Also, more transition opportunities. BW had no fast break points against Marietta. Definitely going to need to get that up, as they do like to get into their half-court sets, but they need to work that transition game, especially to get on some quick runs early, and that second unit is going to be key for that. Once you get Fedorov out of the game, get some more speedy wings out there to run the floor. Also, limiting turnovers, big key to the Yellow Jackets for tonight. They gave up 17 points off of turnovers to Marietta, and they like to get in a lot of half-court sets, do some one-on-one isolation matchups, but that limits their assist opportunities and causes a lot of turnovers for the Yellow Jackets. They actually have a 0.8 assisted turnover ratio coming into tonight's game, and definitely going to need to take care of the ball and limit turnovers if they want to come out with a victory tonight.
Definitely, that's good keys there. They're also going to have to do better on the glass tonight against Marietta. They allowed 18 offensive rebounds for the Pioneers, so in that big spark second half run for the Pioneers, that was a big key. Fedorov had a great game on the boards, but he had 14 of his 15 rebounds on the defensive end. So keeping the Student Princes off the boards is going to be a key. And also, obviously, watching Kier Benny, their leading scorer, that's going to be the person to shut down for the Student Princes. We've got about 2.5 minutes left before the opening tip. We're going to stay here and talk a little bit more with you. But while we have a chance, we're going to thank our sponsors. Tonight's Yellow Jackets men's basketball game is being brought to you by Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. By Domino's Pizza in Berea. Call us at 440-891-0030 or go online at www.domino's.com. By the Ohio Education Credit Union. Gain the advantage and build your future today.
Also like to thank the Hoffman Group and Oswald Company for all of your insurance and risk management needs. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. The Comfort Inn in Middleburg Heights, where your comfort is just a part of the service we provide our guests.
And by the Cleveland Clinic Sports Health Division, the healthcare provider for BW Athletics. American International, when you require a company with proven performance, rely on American International. And by the Crown Plaza in Middleburg Heights, when you're looking for a quality place to stay before or after any Yellow Jacket contest, choose the Crown Plaza. About 1:15 left before the anthem. Both teams are going to the bench, so what we're going to do is we're going to pause for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the first half action. You're listening to BW Men's Basketball on BWYellowJackets.com. welcome back. Thank you for listening to the national anthem. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Student Princes. At guard, a junior from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 4, Kier Benning. At guard, a junior from Columbus, Ohio, number 25, Chris Moxley. At forward, a junior from Cleveland, Ohio, number 1, Mike Mason. At forward, a sophomore from Adrian, Michigan, number 2, Prince Benson. And at forward, a sophomore from Columbus, Ohio, number 21, Shane Lee. For your Yellow Jackets, at guard, a senior from Hudson, Ohio, and Hudson High School, number 1, Zach Brandy. At guard, a sophomore from Gahanna, Ohio, and Lincoln High School, number 2, Jay Battle. At guard, a junior from Vermillion, Ohio, and Vermillion High School, number 30, Cam Kuhn. At forward, a junior from Medina, Ohio, and Medina High School, number 25, Mike Kaminsky. And at forward, a junior from Norwalk, Ohio, and Norwalk High School, number 33, Jake Featheroff. Tonight's officials are Michael Griffith, Don Reese, and Derek Guardito. We're about ready to go. The Student Princes are out of the huddle and ready for the tip, donning their all-black jerseys, orange stripes down the side, or I don't even know what those looks like. Military 3 up, 3 down. Orange, black numerals with an orange outline and a berg across the chest and a orange. Everything's black on their uniforms to cut the outlines. BW in their home white, all whites with the yellow numerals. Tip is won by Featheroff, back to Kaminsky, and we're underway here in Berea. Kaminsky's going to bring it across the timeline, and he gets it back to Battle. Battle running the point. He's picked up by Kier Benning, and he turns it right over. Moxley's going the other way. Back to Benning for the layup, and good. Quick fast break points there for the Berg.
One of those points off turnovers we were talking about earlier in the keys to the game. He's got to get that fixed here for the Yellow Jackets.
Kuhn handling the pile now. Gets it back to Brandy. Brandy now running the point. He's looking inside. He finds Kuhn on the point. Out. Nice pass inside to Kaminsky, but he's blocked by Benny, I believe. Nope, that's Pierce Benson, excuse me, and then Berg coming the other way. Benny gets it inside to Mason. Mason goes right around Featheroff for the layup. 4-0 Heidelberg in the early going. 18:55 left to play. Full court press on by the Princes. Kuhn and Battle break that easily. Now into the forecourt. Battle hands off to Brandy, who's now at the top of the arc. Gets it back to Battle. He thought about a 3, but he pulled it back down. No movement right now. Brandy cuts, gets by Mason, and he's fouled. First foul of the game for either team. First on Mason. Brandy will go to the line.
A little bit of a difficult stretch here to open up for BW. Not really doing a good job of getting into their half-court sets after they couldn't really take advantage of a whole lot of a transition game and breaking the press.
Brandy's first offering up and no good. Brandy, an 80% free throw shooter on the season. Just his 6th attempt, though. Second one is on its way, and he missed them both from the foul line. And Lee gets that rebound. Ball's inside to Mason against Kaminsky. That's a battle for Kaminsky, and Mason tops it right over him with a little jump hook. 6-0 Berg.
Heidelberg seems getting really whatever they want in the post right now. A little height mismatch there for the Yellow Jackets there in the post.
Battle across the timeline. Kaminsky thought about a 3. He had Mason in the air, but he got back out to Brandy. 15 to shoot. Nice pass inside to Featheroff, but he's met at the rim by Mason and blocked. Here they come the other way. Benny with a crazy shot, no good. Mason crashed the boards hard and couldn't follow. Defensive rebound there for Featheroff. Featheroff with a long 3, looking for the first Yellow Jacket points. No good. Kaminsky pushed off underneath. Rebound goes to the Berg.
Featheroff's actually BW's highest percentage from 3 this year so far, so definitely not a bad shot opportunity there with the wide open 3 by Fedorov.
Wholesale substitution for Heidelberg. Number 3, Michael Schuler. Number 5, C.J. Marshall. Number 11, Michael Davis.
Got number 3, Michael Schuler out there as well with man the post there, number 23, Myron Pruitt.
So all 5 new players in for the Berg. Jump hook there by number 23. That's Pruitt, and he missed that one. Here come the Jackets the other way. Still looking to get on the board. 17:05 left to play in the first half. Kuhn goes down the lane with a floater, gets it to fall. 6-2 Berg, 16:55 left to play in the first half.
Interesting that Heidelberg would take out that first line that they had in there. Really look to have the domination in the post, getting out on the fast break, doing some good things, but coach decided to pull him.
Came to a smaller lineup really here. Pruitt working against Featherov. Featherov's got him now. Pruitt goes right by. Nice little stop, banked off the board and in. 8-2 Heidelberg, 16:25 left to play in the first half. BW breaks the press. Kaminsky shoots a 3 off the front of the arc, no good. Rebound comes to number 32, Alex Arlayo. Pruitt with a 3, and he knocks that one down. 11-2 Berg, 16 left to go in the first.
Heidelberg really firing on all cylinders here to start the first 5 minutes of this game.
Kuhn gets it back from Featherov. He's going to drive the lane, gets his man up in the air, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes to the Student Princes. That's Davis.
There's that 2-man game with Kuhn and Fedorov. Got the shot he wanted, but couldn't finish.
You're going to have a turnover there. Bad pass coming from Schuler. And their starters are back in the game. And in for the Yellow Jackets is number 40, Jordan Richardson, the junior from Beechwood, and number 23, Alex Nara, the freshman from Mayfield, as well as number 3, Michael Curing, the freshman from Brunswick, Ohio. The BW going a little smaller this time, took out their 2 big men. Trapped in the corner right here by Battle, but he gets it away to Kuhn.
This is where I'm really looking for BW to push that transition game after Kuhn hits a 3 there. Got that smaller lineup in, looking to really push the ball here against a bigger lineup from Heidelberg.
11-5 Student Princes, and right back at it, number 25 is Chris Moxley with the floater, and that's good. You're going to have a 30-second timeout, BW. We're going to stay right here while we have a chance. Tonight's Yellow Jackets men's basketball game is being brought to you by Parkway Auto Care in Berea, Strongsville Express Tire and Automotive, and Montville Express Tire and Automotive. We serve the southwestern suburbs of Greater Cleveland. And by the Courtyard by Marriott and Town Place Suites in Mitterberg Heights. Have you stayed at a Marriott today? Thank you to all of our sponsors for your support this year. Without you, we would not have these broadcasts. 15:04 left to go in the first half. Heidelberg on top of the Yellow Jackets, 13-5. And I should say 13 Heidelberg, 5 Cam Kuhn.
Yeah, definitely been that 1-man isolation show by Cam Kuhn, taking most of the shots here for BW and having their only points.
Heidelberg's been in a press the whole game, and then they go to a trap at the top of the arc when they get across the timeline. Battle now trying to get a 3 of his own. Off the glass, no good. Nara with the offensive rebound. He goes up. His shot is blocked and contested there by Prince Benson. Here come the Princes, quick the other way. Fast break. Mason tried to lay it in off of the pass from Benny, I believe that was, and he got it stuck right on the rim. That's the second game in a row. Yeah. That happened against Marietta as well. Ball's underneath for the Princes, 30 seconds to shoot.
Yeah, jump ball scenario there. Heidelberg will retain possession.
Into the game for the Yellow Jackets is Nader.
coming in for battle there.
The sophomore transfer guard from Vermilion. Ball's into Mason. He's going against Richardson. He works him right down and takes it with a left hand off the glass. Good. 15-5 Heidelberg.
Definitely a mismatch there with Fedorov and Kaminsky out. Got the shorter Richardson there to guard number 1 Mason, who's really been putting in work on the glass so far today.
Kearing's bounce pass into Richardson. He's got nowhere to go with Mason blocking him. Nader gets it back to Richardson. He goes up hard. He's met by 3 Heidelberg players, and it goes off of them and out of bounds. Possession underneath with 8 seconds to shoot for the Yellow Jackets.
3 blocks already today for Student Prince's. Mason's been in on all of them, including that last one by that little group of Student Princes over there in the left block.
Nader's now handling the ball. Doesn't get it off. 30-second shot clock violation for the Yellow Jackets. 13:54 to go in this first half. 15-5 Heidelberg. Moxley running the point. He gets it back to Lee. Lee to Benson. Now back to Moxley, who does a runner down the lane and floats it right in. 17-5 Student Princes. And the press gets a turnover there for the Yellow Jackets. Off the hands of Moxley, then right off of Kearing and out of bounds. The pressure all over the Yellow Jackets right now.
Yeah, that press really forcing some turnovers here and some bad shots for BW.
Benning with a 3 right off of the inbound pass. 20-5 Student Princes all over the Yellow Jackets right now. 13:20 left to play in the first half. Heard both Coach Heil and Coach Schmidt over there yelling to move. They're just kind of staying put. Kearing with a 3. That's no good. Rebound to Benning.
Yeah, they're getting in their half-court sets now, and they're really settling for poor shots, not really getting in a whole lot of plays and forcing some one-on-one isolation game.
Benson with a 3, and Kuhn skies for that rebound. Kuhn's going to try and get down, and he's going to get hacked by Moxley. Not a smart play there by Moxley because Kuhn got up in the air and didn't know what he wanted to do with the ball. Just the second foul of the game for the Student Princes, first on Moxley. And the second unit is back in for the Student Princes. And Kaminsky and Brandy check back in for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, interesting how the Student Princes are going with just 2 lines now, really mass subs the whole way so far through the first half of the game here.
Kearing gets it into Kaminsky, then he gets trapped underneath and throws it away. Good effort there by Nader, but that was just a high pass by Kearing.
Those turnovers really the Achilles heel of BW so far in the season, and once again here in today's game.
Arlano goes to the rim and no good. He gets met by the Yellow Jackets, and Kaminsky on the ground to get that rebound. Like to apologize right now. We're having some technical difficulties with the live stats. Hopefully we'll get those back up in a few minutes for you. But you can listen to us and watch the game as it goes on. Nader trying to get off a 3. He's contested. Then they get Kaminsky in the corner. He knocks down the 3. 20-8. BW trails with 12 minutes left to go.
Kaminsky hitting that 3 there. Really hasn't done a whole lot of that this year, but one of their main guys last year in the 3-point game.
Davis with a air ball off a 3. BW had a chance to get going, but they settled for the offensive set down back here. Now Kearing with a 3. He knocks that one down. 20-11, 11:45 left to go. BW scored 6 unanswered right now.
If BW can start getting Kearing going on that 3-point game for the rest of the year, that'd be a big key for them, as he has taken their most shots from 3, but has one of the worst percentages on the team so far.
Arlano missed that 3. Rebound to Kaminsky. Here come the Jackets the other way. Trying to chip into that lead again.
pick and pop game here for Kaminsky as he takes that three.
And he knocks it down. 9-0 run for the Yellow Jackets. They cut the lead to 6. Let's see how quick Coach Buheim makes the change for his first unit. This second unit's been lit up right here for 9 straight.
Yeah, BW really living and dying by the three so far, as it is the case for most of their games. And right now they're hitting. And as you can see, getting right back into this game as they were down about 15 points just a minute ago.
Wild shot there by Marshall. Rebound coming the other way for the Yellow Jackets. Nars stops off the quick fast break jumper. 20-16. BW on an 11-0 run.
Looks like Heidelberg are going to go back to that first unit now as they all look to check in.
Yeah, Heidelberg called the timeout just to get their subs back in. 10:29 left to go in the first half. 20-16. It was all Heidelberg, but in the last 3 minutes, it's all Yellow Jackets. 11-0 run, cutting back into this lead.
Kieran going to the locker room. Not sure what that's all about. Hopefully, we can see him back in the game. Not exactly sure what's going on with them.
Moxley's going to do a runner, left-hander off the glass, no good. Nader with that board. Looking to cut it to a 2-point game. Kaminsky's three, no good. Rebound goes to Mason. Runner by Moxley, he missed it, got his own offensive rebound. He puts it up, off the glass, round the rim, gets it to drop. 22-16. Heidelberg, 9:45 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, that little floater in the lane's really been a big shot there for Moxley. It didn't hit the last one, but definitely something he's going to look to continue to get to as the game progresses and BW goes small.
Battle goes to the glass and off and in. Nice take there by Battle. 22-18. Heidelberg still on top. 9:26 left to play. Mason had it off the glass and no good. He's going to be a body that Featheroff's going to have trouble with all day.
Yeah, big body, possibly even a little height advantage there on Fedorov. Definitely something to look for Heidelberg to continue to go to.
Nader goes to the glass. He's no good with that layup. Benson with that rebound. Moxley comes back. He kicks it right out to Lee, who misses the three. Featheroff with that board.
Heidelberg starting to cool down now as we get into the second part of this first half. Fouled by Mason there on the drive by Brandy.
Brandy, nice look, gave the fake, and Mason, it looked like he had a clean block, but then it just, the body got him. Brandy looking to get on the board. He missed both free throws the last time down early in the game.
Mason really one of the best rim protectors we've seen so far in the OAC this year. Brandy hits that first free throw. We'll have a substitution now. Fedorov will check out as number 24, Tyler Colombo, check in for the Yellow Jackets.
The freshman from Strasburg, Ohio, and Tuscarora Central Catholic High School. Brandy misses that one. 1 for 4 on the evening for him from the charity stripe. Here comes Benny. He goes right by Battle, off the glass and in. Pretty crossover there by Benny.
Nice little move, falling back towards the paint. Up and in there by Benny.
Yellow Jackets quickly pushing it the other way. Featheroff with a three, no good. Benson grabs that board. 24-19. Prince is looking to add to their lead. Benny going right at Battle again. Try to get it over to Pruitt, but that one knocked out by the Yellow Jackets. Out of play. Underneath for the Student Princes. 23 left to shoot.
Kuhn now checking in for Brandy. Update on Kieran. He looks to be back on the bench. Everything looks to be fine with him now.
Benny stops and pops a three right in front of Battle, and then Moxley grabs the rebound, throws up a prayer, and gets relieved by the officials as Kuhn did not think he fouled him.
Yeah, it looked like he really grabbed that rebound, just kind of threw it up as they were both going up for it.
Moxley going to the line for two. Kuhn's first, team's second. first one offering up and good. Moxley's just a 61% free throw shooter on the season. That's his 20th made of the year and 32nd attempted. Misses that second one. Kuhn was in there and almost knocked it away from Colombo, who corrals in. Now they're trying to get it by the press. Here comes Battle, trying to break it. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Featheroff. Barely gets it across the timeline. Colombo tries to get it to Nader. He does. Nader's going to drive the lane. Lays that floater in and good. 25-21. Benny comes quickly the other way. Reverse layup, no good. Pruitt tried to battle with Featheroff for it, and Yellow Jacket basketball.
Heidelberg having someone check in for Prince Benson. Looks like number 20, Andrew Grothaus.
Grothaus, who started last game for them, and again their win against Otterbein. So switching things up for the Student Princes tonight. Kuhn over the timeline. He's guarded by Grothaus.
Turnover there by Kuhn, stolen by number 23. That's Myron Pruitt.
Moxley throw up a prayer there, not answered this time. Battle gonna bring it across the timeline. He's there, he's looking for somebody. He gets it to Featheroff.
BW really lucky lately that Heidelberg really not taking advantage of some good shots. A lot of poor shot selection here for the Student Princes as the game progresses.
Battle working against Benny. Benny's gonna pick up the foul as Battle had him by a step. That's Benny's first, team's fourth. Battle gonna shoot 2 for the first time tonight.
Looks like another mass substitution coming in for Heidelberg, as they were getting away from that for a little bit now with Benny, and they had Prince in there to begin the start of this substitution, but now they'll all come out.
Battle misses that first offering. He's shooting 76% on the season.
Grothaus will stay in, though, for the Student Princes.
So then you bring back your guards in Davis, Marshall, and Schuler. And you bring back number 32, Arlano. Battle misses both from the stripe. Marshall pushing it quickly, gets it to Davis. Davis back to Arlano. Davis pump fake Featheroff, got to the foul line, missed the jumper, rebound Featheroff. Here come the Yellow Jackets the other way. Kuhn gets the pick from Featheroff. He's going to go down the lane. He kicks it back out to Featheroff for the 3. No good. Colombo fights for the rebound, but then he gets it stolen by Davis as he was going up. Unfortunate there for the Jackets.
Featheroff really struggling from 3 so far in this game, as he has come in their best 3-point shooter.
Davis working against Kuhn. He gets it inside Arlano against Featheroff. Bounces off him, takes this jumper, no good. Rebound to Featheroff. Kuhn gonna bring the offense the other way.
And now with Mason out of the game, Featheroff really has that advantage in the post over any offensive matchup he has in the post there.
Great ball movement there, but Kearing misses a 3 long. Featheroff with the offensive board. Battle with a 3, no good. Bodies on the floor. Rebound goes to Arlano. Here come the Student Princes the other way. 5:35 left to play in this opening period. Schuler goes wild, and Battle's going to pick up the foul. 25-21, 5:31 left to play. BW weathered that storm to come out. Schuler going to shoot 2.
Yeah, after that last stretch, just another example from that narrative of BW living and dying by the 3. Got on that nice 9-0 run to cut the deficit to 5, but recently not being able to hit those 3s in the last few possessions really hurting their offense as we go forward.
Schuler's first offering up and good, and in their 7th game of the year, that's Schuler's first free throw attempt of the year. So he was 0 for 0 coming in. He's 1 for 1 right now.
Threw up that wild shot and happened to draw one. Nice little play there by Schuler.
Got them both. 27-21, 5:31 left to play in the first half. That press is still on by the Student Princes. Kearing breaks it, gets it to Nara. They're going to reset through Brandy. Nara's got the mismatch against Marshall. He tries to take him inside. No good. Richardson gets a shot, gets it back up, blocked by, that's Pruitt, I believe, and then it's still battling around, and Jordanson finally lays it in. Student Prince is not blocking out there.
Yeah, they really have the disadvantage with a smaller lineup. Mason and Prince out of the game. Some offensive rebounds there for the scrapper Richardson.
Grothaus with a three, went down all the way and then popped back up, and Pruitt with the offensive board and in. 4:44 left to play, 29-23, Heidelberg on top. Kearing running the point. His pass goes off the fingertips of Richardson and out of bounds. Here come, as you said it, here comes the starters, except for Mason. Benson, Moxley, Benny, and Lee are all back on the floor with Pruitt. Mason is on the bench still.
Interesting that Mason isn't out there, considering that Fedorov and Kaminsky, both out of the game, really could take advantage of a height mismatch there for the Yellow Jackets.
Pruitt trying to work Richardson. Richardson's got good space on him. Pruitt just turns around, jumps right over him, buries the jumper. 31-23, 4:05 left to play in this first one.
Nice job of creating space there off that turnaround jump shot there in the post.
Nara's pass back to Kearing, almost stolen by Benning. It was hit over the Student Prince's bench and into the crowd. Still want to apologize, still having some issues with the live stats, so please just continue to listen to us on the video feed. Hopefully we'll have that figured out by halftime here in Ursprung. 3:58 left to play, 31-23 in the first half. BW has 20 seconds to shoot. Kearing takes it right to the hole. No good off the glass. Pruitt with that board.
Missed opportunity there for Kearing on the easy lay-in.
Lee working against Kuhn, and he missed it off the glass, and Richardson with the rebound. Brandy working around everybody, gets it back to Kearing with another three. No good. Richardson, offensive board. He kicks it back to Kuhn. Kuhn's going to drive the lane. No good. Rebound goes to the Princes. Finally controlled by Benny. Everybody was on the floor there.
Nice move there by Kuhn on the Euro step. Transitioning into the floater there in the lane, but couldn't come up with it after the nice shot.
Benny works against Brandy and off the glass and in. 35-23. Excuse me, 33-23. Kaminsky with a three, no good. Pruitt with the rebound. Student Prince is going to push it back up quickly. Moxley's going right to the hole, and he gets it stolen by Kearing. Then Richardson's pass back to Kearing was knocked away by Lee. Harmlessly into the BW bench. Possession to the Yellow Jackets.
BW on another cold streak here from three, really contributing to that 10-point deficit there for the Yellow Jackets. Look for them to possibly get the ball into the post more, a little more dribble drive action for the Yellow Jackets upcoming here.
Battle brings it across the timeline. Kuhn is working against Moxley, trying to get the pick from Richards. Excuse me. He goes down the lane. He finds Brandy outside for a three in the corner. No good.
Looks like we're going to have a foul there by Prince Benson on Richardson as they fought for position there for the rebound.
Says he hooked him. It looked like he had him boxed out clean to me, but that's why we're up here, Ryan.
Yeah.
Battle trying to get in, and Pruitt trying to get it in his face and almost did. Brandy's got the ball. 25 seconds to shoot. They can run a lot of clock here and get a good look. Battle gets it to Kaminsky. He's going to hand it off to Kuhn. He's working against Moxley. He's trying to get to the lane. He throws one up. I think he thought he was fouled, and no call there. Here come the Student Princes the other way with a 10-point lead. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Pruitt with a shot, line drive that I didn't think had a chance and goes down. 35-23, back up to 12-point lead here. Another three from the corner. That one's no good. Lee got the rebound, and Moxley already up the other way. Pruitt wanted the ball but didn't get it. Moxley with the runner down the lane. Pruitt with a great rebound there, and he's undercut by Kaminsky. He was mad that he didn't get that ball inside. First on Kaminsky, second on Kaminsky, team fourth. And the entire second unit's back in. And Nader checks back in for the Yellow Jackets. Richardson will go to the bench.
Fedorov also coming in there on that possession for Kaminsky, it looks like.
Yep. So the smaller unit is back on the floor for the Berg.
BW has Fedorov in there, possibly some height mismatch there for Heidelberg. BW looks to take advantage of that.
Arlano gets it back to Davis. Pump fakes Kuhn, gets it back to Marshall. Inside to Arlano. Almost got tripped up there by Brandy. Now he's working against Fedorov. He hands it inside to Grouthouse. 10 to shoot. Schuler pumps a fake battle for a three, and he knocks it. Oh, only saying is two. Foot was on the line. 37-23, 1:05 left to play in this first half.
Yeah, as tempting as it is for BW to try to get some early shots off here with this deficit that they're dealing with. Really important for them to set up some offensive sets and get some nice shots as Battle looks to turn the ball over.
Battle turns it over. Grouthouse takes it, and before Battle could tie him up, they call a timeout. Should be a 30-second timeout. It's going to be a 30. We'll stay here.
Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors of tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball action. Valley Ford Truck. When you need a big job done, call Valley Ford Truck. We carry the load for BW. Integrity Berea. When you are looking for a place to call home, choose Integrity Berea. The Oriole Cafe, a great place for sports, located less than 2 minutes from campus.
Heidelberg going to inbound the ball with 48.9 seconds left to go in the first half. BW weathered the storm early, got back into it, cut the lead to 4, and it's been all the Princes the last 5 to 7 minutes as they regain a 17 or 14-point lead. Marshall goes to the rim, and he's blocked by Nader. BW going to bring it back. Can't hold for the last shot, so there's a 6-second differential. Kuhn has it now. Gets the pick from Fedorov. Kuhn still with the dribble. He's trying to get something happening. Got gifted back up to Battle. Battle goes in the lane. Runner no good. Nader tried to grab one and throw it back up, but he lost it. Here come the Student Princes the other way.
Offensive foul there for Student Princes, it looks like.
Got a little crazy here. Battle was trying to get back on Marshall, and unfortunately Schuler was in the way, and they're going to call a moving pick there.
Benson looking to check back in now as Kieran will come in for the Yellow Jackets. Nader
7.5 seconds left to play in first half. BW can cut the lead down with a three. So, we'll see what they can pull off here. Ball's in. Kuhn's going to have the last shot. He's going to pop a three. Fall away, in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Davis. We've played one here in Berea with a surprise. The Heidelberg Student Princes on top of your the 24th ranked Yellow Jackets by 14. It's 37-23. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have first half stats and second half action. You're listening to BW Men's Basketball on BWYellowJackets.com. Welcome back to Ursprung Gymnasium here on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University. It's halftime. The Heidelberg Student Princes lead your Baldwin Wallace University Yellow Jackets 37-23 at the half. Sorry about the first half technical difficulties we're having, but we do now have live stats up and running. We'll take a quick look at the first half stats. Heidelberg shot 42% from the field, and BW was just 26.5% from the field. BW was 4 of 17 from three, so they were trying to live and die there late in the first half by the three, and they were dying by it. Heidelberg was 2 of 8, and they were 3 of 4 from the foul line. And not another impressive stat for BW in the first half, 1 of 6 from the foul line. You talked about it in the pregame. Keeping control of the ball, the Yellow Jackets turned the ball over 6 times, which led to 9 Heidelberg points. Heidelberg turned the ball over twice, and it led only to 3 BW points. Offensive rebounds, talked about that too in the pregame. Heidelberg's got 6, but BW impressively has 5 of their own. They only had 5 in the entire game against Marietta on Saturday. So 22 defensive rebounds for the Berg and 17 for Baldwin Wallace.
Yeah, as we go into the second half, really looking for BW to cut down on their three-point shots. As you can see, they've been shooting 23.5% from the field, really also eliminating those early shot clock shots, as Kaminsky does hit that early three, kind of going away from what we were talking about, but looking forward to the second half here as BW trails by 11 now after that three-pointer.
Benny gets it over to Moxley. Moxley, who scored at will for a while there in the first half, gets it up to Lee. Lee gets Kuhn up in the air. Off the glass, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound, puts it back in, and good. Schuler off the bench at 11 points. I didn't realize that for the leading scorer for both teams. Benny had 9 for the Berg. Battle shoots a 3. Right away, BW comes out and buries 2 threes. Cuts the lead down to 10 by 39-29.
Really flipping the script there from the first half, but they did get on a nice run there with Kaminsky hitting back-to-back threes in the first half and continue to try to get to that, but to no avail in the first half.
Mason working against Featheroff, but his shot off the glass and no good. Kaminsky thought about another 3. He gets it to Kuhn in the lane. He gets by Mason. Off the glass and good. Benny was there, but he didn't want to pick up his 3rd.
Yeah. Even there, a possible and one opportunity there, but no call by the ref.
39-31, 18:35 left to play in regulation. Benny working against Brandy. Benny goes up, no good. Rebound to Kaminsky. Brandy's met by Benny. Kaminsky looking for another 3. He gets it, and he's going to have a chance at the 4-point play.
Another one of those BW runs like we saw in the first half as they trail by 5 as Kaminsky will go to the line for the rare 4-point play opportunity to cut the deficit to just 4 points.
Foul goes against Moxley, his second, team first of the second half, and it's a costly first foul of the second half. As the Yellow Jackets are looking to cut it to 4 points. That's the closest they got earlier in the second half, or the first half too, before Berg answered and closed out the half. Kaminsky's free throw is up and good. 39-35, 18:15 left to play. Second unit is already on the floor for the Berg. Pruitt working against Featheroff, banks it off the glass and good. 18 minutes left to go, 41-35. BW breaks the press quickly to Kaminsky in the corner. He thought about another 3. Kuhn's going to go down the lane. He kicks it out to Featheroff in the corner. Featheroff gets it to Brandy, lays it right back to Kuhn and in.
A lot of touches before that final shot. One of their keys is, as we talked about earlier, getting away from that isolation game and really getting that extra touch before putting the ball up, as we'll have a blocking foul. Oh, looks like a moving screen now, they're going to say, on Heidelberg.
Looks like that's against Arlano. No, they are calling that against Marshall. His first, team second, 41-37, Yellow Jackets trail, but they have possession, and here they come. Kaminsky back, oh, nice back pass to Feather off the battle. Much more movement coming out of the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah. Really a good job of getting into their sets, and like we talked about in the first half, not taking those early shot clock shot opportunities as Kaminsky misses a three, but Kuhn will get the rebound and puts it back up and hits it in the paint off the jumper.
Closest the Yellow Jackets have been since tip, 41-39. They trail with 16:55 left to go. Arlano with a jumper, his shot's no good. Kuhn with that defensive board. He's gonna push the offense right back. Battle's gonna look to take the lead. No good. Kaminsky gets the offensive board. He goes up, no good. He's battling with Arlano. Arlano had possession, and they're gonna say Kaminsky hit him and get his third foul. Not good right there, as Kaminsky's got 13 points in this game.
Looked like he might have swiped the wrist there on the rebound, but really just a battle for the boards there by a nice job done by Kaminsky. As he'll come out as Nara will check in for Kaminsky.
16:36 left to play, 41-39. BW had a chance at their first lead of the game. Now the Berg coming the other way. Marshall handling the point. Arlano's gonna take the three. Off the back of the rim, no good. A rebound goes to Featheroff. Kuhn with the three, no good. That was a quick look. Pruitt with the defensive rebound.
And although they're hot, not a really good shot selection there by Cam Kuhn. One of those early shot clock opportunities that really looking for them to get away from here in the second half.
Pruitt with a three, no good. Berg battling for it. Marshall grabs up that offensive rebound. Schuler finds Davis. They're swinging it around the arc.
The motion set here by Heidelberg.
5 to shoot. Davis rises up, misses that one. Rebound goes to Featheroff. That's his 7th board of the game. BW still looking to take the lead. Featheroff comes down the lane. He tried to get it back out to Nara. He's going to fire the three. In and around, no good. Rebound's going to go all the way back out to Davis. Here come the Berg. Arlano gets it into Pruitt. He's going to work against Nara. The 23's battling right now. Little fade, like maybe, I don't even know what you want to call that. Just a little prayer that was thrown up and in.
Yeah, a little turnaround face-up set shot there.
Looked like a shot put.
Yeah.
43-39. BW coming back. Kuhn with a three. That's short and off the front of the rim. Pruitt with the rebound.
This is where BW really lost that narrow margin, as we'll have a three here by Heidelberg.
Schuler missed that one off the rim, and here comes Kuhn, and smart foul in the forecourt before Kuhn could even get there by Schuler. Don't even let him get going.
As I touched upon earlier, BW did get hot in that first half with a couple threes by Kaminsky, and they really started to force that early shot clock three. And they're getting back to that now, really looking for them to take some better shots. Hopefully get them calmed down as we get a little substitution here for the Yellow Jackets.
The first unit is back in for the Berg.
They were the ones that relinquished that large lead for Heidelberg to open the half.
Benny up on Battle. And Battle just throws it away. Nobody goes back, and here comes Moxley. Goes right at Featheroff, lays it in. They just let it go in the backcourt, thinking an over and back, and the Berg jumped right on it.
Points off turnover again, big key to the game. Heidelberg winning that battle so far.
Featheroff got Lee up in the air, but he missed the shot. Lee comes away with it after everybody was battling for it underneath. Lee looking to run the point here, gets it inside to Mason. Mason traveled.
substitutions now for the Yellow Jackets. Colombo and Nader coming in for Fedorov and Battle.
In other action in the OAC, Ohio Northern leads Wilmington 51-36 in the second half. John Carroll and Mount Union have no live stats that I can check for you. Kuhn working against Moxley. He gets by everyone. He got bodied by Mason and no call. He's looking for it, and he deserves a complaint about that. Moxley's going to shoot the three and bury it. 48-39.
And just like that, Heidelberg back up to a 9-point lead after that isolation play by Kuhn. Couldn't convert, looking for the foul.
Kearing with a three. That was down and out, no good. Nader's going to come to the rim. Hands it off to Colombo, and his shot's blocked. Here come the Berg. They're on a 7-0 run.
Physical play by Heidelberg there on the defensive end these past few possessions.
Moxley's going to fire another three, and he airballed that one. He's looking for a foul or a tip, and no call.
BW can break this press. Really a big key for them in the second half would get out on that transition after they break the press before Heidelberg is allowed to get reset here.
Colombo going to bring it in. He got Benson in the air. Richardson, one dribble, fires a shot, no good. Colombo with that offensive rebound, but he's caught underneath, gets it out to Kuhn. Kuhn's going to come down the lane. Fade away, no good. Rebound, Colombo off the glass, no good. Then Mason clears it up. The St. Edward's product. They get it inside to Mason, but Benson gets it back as it was poked away from him. Moxley now, Nader read that pass. Here he comes. He tried to go for the dunk, and Moxley cut him off. I think he would have been better off just laying it off the glass there, but still went for it.
Yeah, Nader got stuffed by the rim there on that opportunity, as well as a foul there by the Berg. Interesting choice of shot, especially when you're down by 9.
That's Moxley's second, team's fourth. We got 12 minutes exactly left to play in the second half. Nader going to the line for his first looks at the charity stripe tonight.
Struggles continue for Baldwin Wallace as they're now continue to add to that poor free throw percentage.
Nader is shooting 33% on the year. He's now 2 of 7 from the line.
BW as a team shooting 25%, 2 of 8 from the field as he hits the second one. Battle will come in for Nader, the shooter now. Nope, Colombo's going to come out. Sorry about that.
3 of 9 for the game for the Jackets from the line, and they're 15 of 20, or 52 from the field. 7 of 26 from beyond the arc.
Definitely a poor shooting performance, but those 2 streaks kept BW in this game.
Pruitt shot no good. Rebound Richardson. Pretty look. Pruitt couldn't finish it. Nice look. Dish by Schuler coming down the baseline.
Brandy had Nader streaking down the court, but couldn't find him there as some easy transition points there for BW missed.
Brandy's going to launch a 3. Line drive falls. 48-43.
Another assist there for Battle as Nader pokes it away, but looks like we're going to stay at Heidelberg ball.
11:23 left to play. Maybe Coach Buhai might consider stop switching these out, because when he gets on a little run, then he pulls them and the Yellow Jackets get right back into it.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to have that mentality as a player, knowing that every 5 minutes or so you're not really able to get into a rhythm for a solid stretch of time with that.
Grouthouse goes up against Nader and knocks that one down. Nice layup there. 50-43. Presses back on for the Student Princes. Battle breaks that against Davis. Nader thought about a 3. Nice dish to Richardson, who lays it off the glass and in. Pretty play there. Grouthouse gets it over to Davis. They're trying to get it into Pruitt against Richardson. He's telling everybody to get out of the way. He goes in the lane, throws up a prayer, no good. Battle with that answer. Marshall tried to poke it away, and luckily it went to Nader, who knocked it right back to Battle. 10:35 and counting. Nader's gonna launch a three. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Battle, Brandy with the rebound, finds Battle. He tried to get inside, and he's fouled by Grouthouse. Coach Buhai telling him to box out.
Now with Kuhn out of the game, really kind of getting away from that isolation game that really wasn't doing a whole lot for him there in the first half.
The 10th offensive rebound for the Jackets, so there's something to work on right here. Battle's first free throw up and good. Back to a 4-point game. BW now on a 7-2 run. Could be an 8-2 run. And it's good. 50-47, 10:23 left to play in this one. Grouthouse working against Nader. Looked like he traveled, then went to the rim, and Nader blocked it. Good defense there by the Jackets. Battle working against Schuler and banks it off the glass and in. It's a 1-point game, the closest the Jackets have been since the first tip. Pruitt off the glass, no good. He's battling Richardson. He got the board. Then he goes up and he's fouled by Richardson or Nader, not sure. Looks like Nader took an elbow off the head of Pruitt.
He's down now.
I couldn't tell, but it looked like he had a knot or a cut on his head already from his elbow. Unfortunately, he was there, but.
Trainer's running out to assist Nader now as he's down there on the baseline.
9:46 left to play in regulation. It's a 1-point game. Tonight's Yellow Jackets men's basketball game is being brought to you by Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. By Domino's Pizza in Berea. Call us at 440-891-0030 or go online at www.domino's.com. Nader's back up and he's clapping his hands and going to the bench. Looks like the referees are saying he had blood on his face, so we'll see if he's going to the. He's got blood on his face. He keeps rubbing his jersey on it, so he's going to need a new jersey.
Yeah. Some more mass subs here for Heidelberg.
They're going to all have to wait till the free throw.
Yeah.
Because Pruitt shooting 2.
Looks like Mason will be coming in for the shooter as well after he's done with his 2 foul shots.
Pruitt just looking for his 4th and 5th free throw attempts of the season.
It's wild for a post player to have had a few amount of free throw opportunities with the type of game that he likes to play.
They let the substitutions in.
Interesting. Usually they wait till after the first free throw to do that.
Nader seems to be fine. He's going back to the bench. That's great news for the Jackets.
Doesn't look like there's any blood there, so won't have to change out his jersey.
Pruitt's first free throw up and good. Leads back to 2, 51-49. Second offering's good.
Mason will check in now for the shooter, Pruitt.
5 of 6 from the line. They're doing it from the field and doing it from when they have the free opportunity. Presses on. Brandy trying to get it in. I think that's a warning to the Berg because I think Shane Lee stepped across the line, so just a warning there.
So he got a little too close to Brandy there on the baseline. He's looked to inbound the ball.
Brandy gets it into Kuhn, and he's coming quickly across the timeline.
pick and roll game there with Richardson.
And now he's caught in a corner with Mason.
Timeout there for Coach Heel.
Heil gets the timeout, but even so, Kuhn thought he was trapped and he threw it off of Mason. So one way or the other, the Jackets were keeping that possession. So
nice heads up play there by Kuhn to get it off of him. So even if timeout would have been called, still would have been Jacket possession.
This is a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to BW Men's Basketball on BWLJackets.com. We'll be right back. Don't turn. Well, welcome back to BW Men's Basketball on BWYellowJackets.com. I'm Jeff Miller, and I'm joined tonight by my partner, Ryan Swingle. We got a good one here. 62-59, BW takes its first lead on a three-pointer by Cam Kuhn, and then a layup by Jay Battle.
Looks like Kaminsky will check back in for the Jackets now.
BW now shooting 35% for the game after shooting a miserable 26.5 in the first half. Heidelberg down to 39 after shooting the lights out at 42 in the first half. Kuhn with 18 points, Kaminsky with 13, Battle with 11, and Schuler with 21. I'm sorry, these are the wrong players with those. So Moxley with the 23 for Pruitt. They must have the wrong numbers on the score sheet right now. We'll have to fix that at the half, or at the end of the game. 62-61. Kaminsky with his three, no good. Mason, who checked back in with the rebound. Benny trying to work. Gets it out to Benson. Inside to Mason, who's double teamed. Got it to Benson, who wasn't expecting it, off the glass, and then the rebound goes to Battle. Kuhn losing the ball in the lane. Everybody's on it. I don't know who's got it now. Moxley somehow comes away with it. It's a 3-on-3. Moxley lays it off the glass, no good. The ball's still up, then Fedorov grabs the rebound. They're gonna come the other way. Brandy tried to go in, and he was met by Mason, who knocked it right straight to the floor.
Definitely a little hesitant to take that shot there, and for good reason, as Mason comes across the lane and swats it out of bounds for the Student Princes. Fedorov takes the inbound now from Battle. Working the ball back to Battle now, gets it to Kuhn in the corner. Kuhn pump fakes. Resetting the offense now, looking to get back into the pick and roll here with Fedorov. Takes the early shot three and hits for Kuhn. Off a nice pick by Fedorov, setting that one up. Here comes the Student Princes. Moxley moving the ball back up the court.
He gets it to Benny with Pruitt. Want to apologize for the mix-up on the live stats. Pruitt was going in a lane, or that's Shane Lee, and he's fouled by Battle going in. 2:36 left to play. Live stats are correct, excuse me. Lee misses that first one, 65-61. 2:36 left to play in regulation. Jackets have the momentum. Lee's second offering up and good. It's a three-point game. Fedorov gets it over to Kaminsky. He's just going to hold till he gets to Battle to come back. Battle's going to get the pick from Kaminsky. He's going to go right down the lane. He finds Fedorov in the corner. He thought about a three, gives it up. Back to Battle. Kuhn's cut off by Benny. Now he's going to launch a three. Off the rim, no good. Benny with the rebound. Here come the Princes, quick.
Call blocking foul there on Battle.
Battle thought he had the charge, and he didn't get it.
He's down now.
He's getting right up now, though.
Looking a little sore there.
Ball is on the ground, though, so it's not a shooting foul.
Yeah, the ref did signal that it was on the floor, but.
Yeah, it's underneath because that's only the 6th team foul for the Yellow Jackets. 3rd on Battle. 3 on Battle, 3 on Kaminsky, and 2 on Featheroff.
Like a little sweat there on the floor from Battle being knocked down. As the Student Princes get a little water into their players. Just a quick timeout on the floor. Heidelberg look to inbound the ball now. Moxley taking the ball out for the Student Princes. Here they come off the inbound play. Ball going into the backcourt will be scooped up now by Kier Benny. Benny getting the ball back to Moxley as Heidelberg resets for their offensive set here.
Pruitt gives him the pick. Moxley's going to come down the lane. And they're going to say Mason with the foul against Brandy when I think everybody was just tripping.
Yeah.
Unfortunate call there for Mason, but going in the favor of the Yellow Jackets, looking to add to their 3-point lead with 1:51 left.
That'll be the 3rd foul on Mason as he checks out. And it's like Prince Benson coming on for the Student Princes.
Brandy gets it into Kuhn. They're going to try to break the press, and Kuhn's picked up by Moxley, and he gets it across with a bounce pass to Battle. BW going to milk clock this time, as they should. 12 to shoot. Kuhn working against Benny. Gets into the lane. Off the glass, no good. Rebound.
Looks like Kuhn came up with it. Not sure who they're going to call the foul on.
I think Benson had the foul, and Kuhn was underneath and got the foul. Unfortunate there because Kuhn was on the bottom of that pile, and he had Benson fall on top of him. Benson's going to go to the line for the 1-and-1 to cut into this lead. He needs to hit both as no time is going off the clock. Coach Heil going to call a timeout. It's a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to BW Men's Basketball on BWYellowJackets.com. We'll be right back. Welcome back to BW Men's Basketball on BWYellowJackets.com. Jeff Miller joined by Ryan Swingle. 1:23 left to go in regulation. BW has gained the lead late here in the second half and holds a 3-point lead at 65-62. But Prince Benson is on the line for 2 free throws.
Benson shooting 66% from the line coming into tonight's game. These will be his first free throw opportunities tonight. Only has 6 free throw attempts on the year. This will be his 7th and 8th. Well, it is a 1-on-1, so we'll see how this goes.
Misses that one, and Kaminsky with a big board. Coach Heil with a good timeout there to ice him. Battle gets it across the timeline. Berg needs a stop.
BW can get the game clock down to under a minute if they really milk this clock with this possession.
It looks like that's what they're thinking about doing. Battle goes into the lane, but he finds Brandy for a three in the corner. Was in and out. Kaminsky with a great rebound. He missed the offensive putback. Rebound to Benson. We're under a minute. Berg needs a basket here. Moxley goes right to the rim, uncontested. Down by one, 45 seconds left to play. Need another stop. Jackets need a big bucket.
Looks like Heidelberg will get the final shot regardless of the outcome of this possession for the Yellow Jackets.
About a 12-second differential, it looks like.
Big possession now as the shot clock winds down for the Jackets, and they'll turn it over.
And they turn it over. Here comes Moxley. He's going to lay it in. No good. Offensive rebound, though, for the Berg. Pruitt misses that one, and then a good rebound by Kaminsky. And then Benson has to foul him. Boy, did the Jackets just escape two scares there.
Crazy possession there for Heidelberg as they missed two relatively easy baskets there. Like you said, lucky break there for the Yellow Jackets as they'll retain this 1-point lead as Heidelberg bench will call a timeout.
Moxley's layup was down, round, and back out. And then Pruitt couldn't get got their offensive rebound, and then threw it up and couldn't get that one to foul. And then the Jackets grab the defense.
It's like Kieran will check into the game.
And Davis will check in for Heidelberg. Tonight's Yellow Jackets men's basketball game is being brought to you by the Hoffman Group and Oswald Company for all your insurance and risk management needs. By Medical Mutual of Ohio, the healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. The Comfort Inn in Middleburg Heights, where comfort is just a part of the service we provide our guests. By the Crown Plaza in Middleburg Heights, where you are looking for a quality place to stay before or after any Yellow Jacket contest, choose the Crown Plaza. By American International, when you require a company with proven performance, rely on American International. And by the Cleveland Clinic Sports Health Division, the healthcare provider of BW Athletics. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making this and every Baldwin Wallace athletic webcast possible. 9 seconds left to go. Kaminsky should be shooting a 1-and-1. Needs them both for a desperate three the other way, not to win it.
Yeah. Big opportunity here for Kaminsky to capitalize what's been his best game of the year so far and really seal this game hopefully for the Yellow Jackets. Kaminsky takes a deep breath as he is to set up for this crucial free throw shot. And
first one's good, yep. It's a 2-point game.
This one right here, really the one that would put it really hard. Have to force Heidelberg to get a quick three here if he can hit this one. And he does.
Well, it's a 3-point game.
Kaminsky will check out now as looks like Brandy and Nader are in for the Yellow Jackets, along with Keuring, Federoff, and Kuhn.
Here comes Moxley. He calls timeout. They quick got it in the forecourt to set up their offense. 6.9 seconds left to go. Smart play there by Coach Buhai to get it in bounds and set your offense for the look at the three. And here comes Schuler to check in too. So he's going to have all of his guards in.
Coming into tonight's action, Avery Collins is their best free throw shooter, or a three-point shooter rather, but haven't really seen a whole lot of him yet today.
He hasn't stepped on the floor at all, I don't believe.
It's interesting because he is their third leading man as far as minutes go. Not sure what's if he's out with an injury or.
The BW cheerleaders trying to get the crowd into it here. with 6.9 seconds left to go. It's a sparse crowd here on exam week here in Berea. Good turnout, even though some people have already left campus for the holiday break, winter break. Others are still in their exams, so a couple more days of exams, and then it's going to be barren here in Berea for the student population. BW will be back in action this Saturday down in New Concord against the upstart Muskingum Fighting Muskies, who are off to their best start in school history since the 72-73 season at 5-0. They play tomorrow night against Capital, so they could be 6-0 going into Saturday. All right, here we go. Moxley's got the ball. He's picked up by Featheroff. He's going to launch a three. Down and no good. BW escapes. I don't know how that one didn't fall. It was all the way down. Benny tried to get the offensive rebound and doesn't get it. The number 24 Yellow Jackets have a strong second half and survive 2 offensive looks by the Berg here in the last 15 seconds to hang on for the 67-64 victory. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the final stats. BW 67, Heidelberg 64. You're listening to BW Men's Basketball on BWYellowJackets.com.